All right, tonight going to be working on a drawing. Oh boy, I've got to fix my camera a little bit. There we go. Tonight I'm doing a Stanuary. If you watched any of my videos before, Stanuary is kind of like a tribute to honor Stan Lee, the creator of, co-creator of most of the Marvel Universe. It's a drawing challenge that sorry, I'm getting getting caught up in drawing. Strangely enough, but Stanuary Lee, it's a drawing challenge for the month of January. Since Stan Lee passed away at the back in November, somebody online had decided to do this in honor of Stan Lee. You'd think they would do it for like Steve Ditko when he passed away, but I never heard anything about that. So, and every day you're supposed to do a drawing of a Marvel character that has been chosen. There's like a calendar that shows the different Marvel characters, and they're not all Stan Lee creations. Like, for example, today's character is supposed to be the White Queen from the X-Men, Emma Frost. I am not a fan of Emma Frost. I hate the fact that they turned her into a hero in the comics. I hate the fact that they made her the love interest for Cyclops, which ruined his marriage with what's her name, Jean Grey. When she was, I thought it was a bit of a stretch to have her be the head mistress of the, what do you call that? Not the Hellfire Club, the Generation X with Banshee. I love Banshee, but hated her. Okay. I'm just inviting a few people who might appreciate this picture. Oh my goodness, can't remember anybody. But since I hate this character quite a bit. Never been a fan of White Queen. I thought she worked great as a villain. She's never been turned into a hero. And I hate that in the comics they started writing her, like a sad, backstory where she was more of a um, basically eye candy and a stripper and instead of in the Hellfire Club before she earned the status of a White Queen and stuff like that. I just thought that was dumb. So I'm doing my own kind of take on the White Queen, Emma Frost. Something that I feel like she deserves more. Some people might be able to tell my inspiration behind this drawing. Some people might not. All right, so if you're just joining me, I'm working on my my daily drawing of for Stanuary. Today's character is the White Queen, but I hate the White Queen, so I'm doing a different take on her. I've just never been a fan of the White Queen. When she was a villain, that was one thing, because she was supposed to be a villain. But when they started making her a good, I don't want to say good guy, but make her a hero, Then I started to have problems with her. So I'm doing my take on the X-Men character, the White Queen. Oops. Unfortunately, my marker is dying on me. Of course, it's during a live video. My family and I just got into Bob's Belchers in the last few months, which, of course, day late, dollar short kind of a thing. Not really, but I don't know why we weren't watching it from the beginning. Oops. Afraid that was going to happen. Yep, I've been left-handed for as long as I can remember. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I can find. Arg. I don't have any good water. I can't remember if. Okay, so her glasses are red. I couldn't remember if they were red or pink. All right. Oops, I got a little shadow right here. There. And let's shrink that down just a little bit. There. Oops. All right. Can't get that out of my head now. Now the color might not look right because I'm just using regular copy paper to draw on, and these markers always look weird at first, but once it dries, it does tend to look better. So this was the character for the Stanuary Lead Drawing Challenge. This was the character of the day, the White Queen. if you were here earlier, you would have heard me complaining about how much I don't like the White Queen, so I'm changing it up a little bit. Does anybody else think it was kind of, for those comic fans who know the White Queen from the old days of Marvel Comics before the 2000s, did anybody else think it was dumb that she had suddenly had a second power, a second mutation? The only other person I can think of that had any type of a second mutation was the Beast, and it wasn't really because he changed from the his traditional look after his experimenting on himself to he went from the like gray to blue, and then he turned into a blue cat-like beast, and then some type of now he's got kind of an ape look that's somewhat like the original blue beast look. Oops, I forgot to draw color in her belly. Her midriff. Well, I guess it's not midriff because it's not all hanging out. Yeah, exactly, Michelle. I don't know what the deal was. I know they wanted to make her a little bit more interesting, but and make her. I think it was when when the White Queen was the teacher on what do you call that? Not Mural Island. Genosha, when there was a mutant community there. She was teaching there, and in order for her to survive the explosion, they gave her a second mutation all of a sudden. It was around the time that they introduced Professor X's twin sister, whom he was supposed to have devoured, if I remember right, or killed in the womb, but she actually lived inside. I can't remember how it went. It was goofy, though. I know there's not a whole lot you can do with in the comics with like a psychic base, really, to spice them up. There, so we have our White Queen of the day. This is what, day 16 of Stanuary Lee drawing challenge. Had a little bit more fun with this one. So that is it for tonight. Stanuary Lee. There we go. There's the full picture for the most part. So I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. And it didn't. And the recording didn't stop on its own like it did last night. Emma Frost. All right. All right. So thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm going to be scanning this in and posting it soon. Emma Frosty. So have yourselves a good night. Thanks for coming by.